if this flops,
I know.
then that's a big flop.
I'm really hoping that it brings back, all the feeling of how you felt about the world of Lord of the Rings.
So the next bit of news is that the Lord of the Rings TV show has wrapped up filming in New Zealand and is set for a release in 2022. And the other day they just released their first promotional picture of it, the first set, a scene,
Yeah.
not a scene, but it's like a picture from
It's like Hogwarts up on the hill.
It was like fucking like Elrod or something. What's that place called? The fucking where Frodo gets stabbed. Frodo gets stabbed by the Nazgul, and then they take him to the council or the elves and stuff. That's what it looks like. But if you know what's interesting about this picture, and I feel like I might be the first to point this out. If you really zoom in into the sun area, you can see this massive tree. It's either a massive tree or it's smoke, but it looks like a massive tree to me. So I'm wondering what that is.
Yeah, that's true, because we posted the photo, but I haven't really dove too in depth with it.
I looked at it for a
really.
Well, it's an amazing looking picture. It's just I'm not sure who that is in a
The
white
city looks
gown,
sick
but it just looks really. It looks like Lord of the Rings. Do you know what I mean? And it doesn't look like The Hobbit. And I know that's a ridiculous thing to say, that the Lord of the Rings show looks like the Lord of the Rings, but The Hobbit kind of, for me, differentiated itself from Lord of the Rings, which it is different, but it had this more CGI feel. This one kind of looks really lived in.
And that's what I was going to say. So it's sort of similar to me with Harry Potter and the Fantastic Beasts. It's it was harder for me to invest in the Fantastic Beast world, and the world didn't seem quite like the wizarding world that I knew from Harry Potter. Yeah. And it was the same with The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. It's The Hobbit seemed almost like an alternate reality. It was sort of a different universe. And so I'm really hoping that that this Lord of the Rings goes so in and just brings back, all the feeling of how you felt about the world of Lord of the Rings. And it's not so different to the way it should feel for me.
Yeah.
So
so the actual release date is for September the 2nd, 2022. So it's over a year away. And I don't know how many episodes. There's 8 episodes. 8 episodes. It's over a year away. It's probably going to be an hour an episode, if not more. I think it could be an hour and a half, which I would be happy with. Anything Lord of the Rings, I love Lord of the Rings. And it looks like this massive show, and it costs like nearly $700 million to make. $630 million. This whole thing costs.
Was it the most expensive show, or
it's up there? If not, it is probably.
Because I know WandaVision became the most expensive show per episode, but I wonder if this will top that.
I think this is easily the highest. Most expensive TV show ever made, for sure. I've never heard of something like this before. No.
How much? $60 million for a
$630 million.
But then here
it says Amazon bought the television rights for Lord of the Rings for $250 million in 2017. So it's been in production really for that, for this long, making a 5-season production commitment worth at least $1 billion.
Jesus Christ.
But that's a seasonal thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And who's to say this will be any good? You know what I mean?
I know.
We're only just going off a picture.
I know. We're looking at the picture going, oh, this is going to be sick. This is going to be so good. But to be honest though, the way the picture does look, the CGI looks amazing, and it fucking better be for $630 million.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm so excited for this.
It looks sick.
It looks cool.
I mean, when we get that first trailer, that's gonna be the real push to see if it's the real litmus test for it to be any good. It's gonna be once we get the first visuals from it. Because if this flops,
I know,
then that's a big flop. Do you know what I mean?
I do think though, they're playing it smart with almost keeping mystery about it. It's very spaced between when they release something and when they release something at something very small, and it's it's not going to be for another year, but here's one photo. And it's probably all done. You know what I mean? They're probably writing up the credits now. And so they're taking the time
be so
to
much
build
more
up.
To do.
You think?
Yeah, absolutely. There'd be so much.
I think now it's going to be a year of marketing. And
no. It will be so CGI and everything.
That's what I was going to say, but when did they start filming?
Well, I think they started filming in because of COVID and everything. I'm not exactly sure, but fuck. I don't know. I can't see anything.
I thought they would have finished ages ago, and then they've just Maybe not though. Maybe they're only still just starting like all of the CGI and all of the effects and stuff.
Filming officially wrapped on August the 2nd. So that's like what we were just saying.
Yeah.
So
yeah, okay. We've got a while to go then with the CGI and stuff.
Yeah, I mean they probably what
I'm an
happens
idiot.
sometimes is that they edit whilst they're doing it.
Yeah.
Like they get the dailies and stuff and they just like look through it real quick. But this whole next year is gonna be CGI and editing. That's it. And sometimes reshoots. And we don't know what's gonna happen with COVID. So this could get prolonged to 2023. You know what I mean? Like
that's true.
It's still a little while away.
And you are seeing, yeah, exactly, with America kind of regressing a little bit, putting on masks and stuff now. But I think it should be fine. But yeah, it's still a year to go, a little while yet. But they've done very well at getting us intrigued in this. By only like small bits of information that get us really excited, they've done really well with that, I think.
Yeah, like you said, there's a lot of mystery behind the show. Like we don't know anything about the casting, when this show's really going to be set in the whole Lord of the Rings universe. Yeah. We don't really know yet characters, plots. All we know is this little picture we've seen that looks majestic as fuck. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
So, it's hard to say. Like, I'm really excited for it because Lord of the Rings is just amazing. Yeah. I watched them the other week. And I feel like they still hold up. Yeah, absolutely.
I know. I watched Two Towers like 7 months ago. I need to go back and watch all of it now, including The Hobbit, to be honest. But I need to go back and watch all of it.
Yeah. Well, for me, The Hobbit was like a little bit of a disappointment. But like the more I've like looked into the making of The Hobbit, the more I can see why and how it went wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was just so many like things in the background that just happened with the movie, which I can like, there's still actually not bad movies for all the stuff that empathize with almost. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can be like, oh well, I'll let them slide with this one because they had all the problems, but this Lord of the Rings is just amazing. Like as a trilogy, it's up there with like the greatest trilogy of all time. You could arguably say it probably is
for sure.
Yeah, like
I'm excited for it. Sticking it.
I am.
I guess it's just hard to flick or stick. Oh, we flick the fact they stopped, but like,
I'm sticking for sure.
Yeah, sticking.
Oh, my excitement is like up here. Yeah, it's definitely up with like some of the most anticipated things that I've got in the next year and so.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
What about you?
Yeah, I'm sticking it definitely. I've been so excited the last couple of months when they just released little juices, nuggets of information. It's like
little juicy
nuggets. I meant to say little juicy nuggets of information.
Little juices. What kind of juices were they?
Kale.
Bang berry. Was it all berry bang?
That's all berry bang. That's the good one. But yeah, so I'm sticking it for